Iran and Israel, two major players in the Middle East. Today, we constantly hear about them side by side, or more often face to face, in every news bulletin. Missile strikes, nuclear threats, assassinations, shadow wars. But let me tell you a secret. These two countries used to be the closest of allies. Yes, you heard that right. Iran and Israel once stood shoulder to shoulder in the Middle East. So, what happened? How did it all fall apart? Buckle up, because this story is as surprising as it is real. In the 1950s, the Middle East looked very different. Israel was a newly established country, unrecognized by most Muslim nations. But there was one exception: Iran. Under the reign of Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, Iran took a pro-Western stance. It forged diplomatic ties with Israel, signed trade agreements, and engaged in military cooperation. Iran sold oil to Israel, shared intelligence, and even launched secret defense projects together, like Project Flower. Flights operated directly between Tel Aviv and Tehran. Iranian generals were even trained in Israeli military bases. The intelligence agencies, Mossad and Savak, worked hand in hand. Yes, it was a strong and strategic alliance, until everything changed. In 1979, Iran witnessed a political earthquake. The Islamic Revolution overthrew the Shah and brought in Ayatollah Khomeini. This wasn't just a regime change, it was an ideological transformation. Israel was now labeled the Little Satan, and the United States became the Great Satan. All diplomatic ties were cut. The Israeli embassy in Tehran was shut down and handed over to the Palestine Liberation Organization, PLO. Khomeini declared, "Israel must be wiped off the map." This was no longer politics. It was war by belief. From the 1980s onward, Iran and Israel didn't fight directly. They fought through proxy forces. Iran armed and funded Hezbollah in Lebanon, which would launch attacks into Israel. Israel responded with airstrikes, covert operations, and cyber warfare. One famous example, the Stuxnet virus, a cyber attack that crippled Iran's nuclear program. In the 2000s, Israel's top fear became Iran's nuclear ambitions. For Tel Aviv, a nuclear Iran was an existential threat. Tehran, on the other hand, claimed its program was peaceful. The world wasn't convinced. Iranian nuclear scientists started dying, one by one. Sticky bombs, motorbike assassinations, sniper attacks in broad daylight. Iran pointed fingers at Mossad. Israel said nothing, but smiled. Meanwhile, Iran increased support for Hamas and Hezbollah, helping them launch rockets into Israeli cities. Israel retaliated with deadly precision. This back and forth became the rhythm of Middle Eastern life. The war was no longer declared, but never ending. By 2023, things escalated beyond control. In 2024, Israel bombed Iran's consulate in Damascus. Iran responded directly, for the first time in decades. Then came 2025. Israel launched Operation Rising Lion, striking deep into Iran, targeting its nuclear sites in Natanz, Fordow, and Isfahan. Iran hit back with long-range ballistic missiles and drones, targeting Israeli military installations near Tel Aviv. This wasn't a proxy war anymore. This was a preview of full-scale war. There's more than history behind this hatred. There are deep-rooted causes, ideological divide. Iran is a theocracy. Israel is a secular Jewish state. Power struggle. Both seek dominance in the Middle East. Mutual fear. Israel fears a nuclear Iran. Iran fears preemptive Israeli strikes. Proxy battles. Hezbollah, Hamas, IRGC. The battlefield is everywhere. Cyber warfare. From assassinations to viruses, the war is digital. Global alliances, Israel and the US versus Iran, with Russia and China, once friends, now arch-enemies. Iran and Israel's journey is a warning about how alliances can rot into enmity. But is there a way out? Can diplomacy win where ideology failed? Can peace ever return to the Middle East? Let us know in the comments. What do you think? And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.